Welcome back to the 2022 AA American Legion State Tournament. Day number 4 is about to start. So we have here today Sheridan and Gillette in the elimination game this morning, or excuse me, this afternoon, almost afternoon now. We'll be starting here. I guess it is afternoon, sorry. Starting here at 1. I'd just like to welcome you in. It's a beautiful day here. Got two teams that have come off losses. Last night was kind of a rough one for Gillette. They lost late in the game there. Great play by both Gillette and also obviously Cheyenne there coming out of the win with Cheyenne winning that one. Sheridan coming off of also kind of a tough loss. They are the home team here, home field team, I guess. Having a great playoff run, or I guess tournament here though as well. Both teams are looking to see what we can do here. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. We'll be back in just a few minutes. This again is being brought to you by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming and MyLocalRadio.com.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Welcome back here again to Sheridan, Wyoming here at the 2022 AA American Legion State Playoffs, or State Tournament here rather. Right now we are just going through the starting lineups here for Gillette. Coming up after that, we will get the starting lineups here for Sheridan. Yeah, beautiful day. Sun is out. Nice and warm. Got a little bit of a breeze, keeping it not chilly, but a little bit cooler, which is always nice here for us. Now they are working here on Sheridan's lineup. After the lineups here, we'll do the code of conduct here for the players, and then the Pledge of Allegiance. Following the Pledge of Allegiance, we will have the call of the game done by Chris Brintle from KLED, Gillette, rather. He is the voice and the play-by-play announcer for Gillette here. Had a great call last night on that game. We appreciate you, Chris, and your willingness to help us out here and make great calls here. So we'll just listen in here on these lineups. Looking forward to a beautiful game. Like I said, this is the elimination game. So whoever does lose this one will be done for the tournament. And the winner will play tomorrow. What time tomorrow are we looking at for that game? It'll be at 11 in the morning. So our broadcast will start of that at 10:50. So definitely tune in. We will also have another game today here at 4 o'clock rather, starting at 3:50. So we will listen in here to the Code of Conduct, the Pledge of Allegiance, after which we'll turn the time over to Chris Brintle.
Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. And now if you'll all rise, roof cover, as our friend Logan Watkins sings our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we rushed, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Nice job. Nice job.
All righty. What a beautiful rendition there of the Star Spangled Banner. We are ready to get rocking and rolling here. We'll be starting here in about a minute. There is a beautiful audience here, both for Gillette and Sheridan. Obviously, Sheridan is the home field team, so they got support from some crowd here, and Gillette is excited for theirs as well. So we are looking here about 20 seconds from kickoff. Like I said, Chris Brintle from KLED of Gillette will be here on the call, and should be a great game. Excited. These boys are ready to play this game and to get a win to move on to that next step here. So here we go to Chris Brintle.
It's the rivalry. An hour and a half away on I-90. The Riders and the Troopers, and everything is on the line. Not much to say about this one. Sheridan dealt with their heartbreak yesterday. They suffered a tough, heartbreaking loss when they had the Cheyenne Sixers beat on Tuesday night. They bounced back. They beat Laramie yesterday 11-5. Today, the Riders dealing with the same thing the Troopers dealt with 24 hours ago. They had Cheyenne beat. 5-0 lead. The Sixers found a way. How would this young team deal with the heartbreak? Now, they are starting a veteran, Leighton Holden, who has had some issues over his last 4 starts, 5 appearances. He's trying to bounce back. At one point this year, Leighton was 7-1 with an ERA of just over 2. He is now 7-5. Here we go. Leading things off for the Troopers. Their leadoff dude, Michael Greer. Greer digs in from the right side. 1 for 7 here at State. 417 hitter, 1 homer, 38 driven in for Michael. Red helmet for Sheridan. White jerseys, royal blue sleeves, white pants. Leighton Holden is ready. His feet are staggered. He cocks his right arm, and here comes the first pitch of this game after a high leg kick. A line drive over the bag at second base, and a base hit to center field to Mason Greer. So Michael Greer begins the game, as he has most of the year, getting on base. First pitch at 101, game time temperature 83 degrees. There's a Dalton Nelson. Nelson, the 6-foot junior, we might see a shootout today. Dalton 6 for 10 in the postseason. Runner at first, nobody out. Leighton ready at the belt, feet staggered. Holden rears back, first pitch to Nelson, called strike. Inner edge at the knees, the count is 0-1. Leighton's last 4 starts, he's gone 14 innings, 17 runs. Before that, he had 8 of 10 quality starts. He has 9 on the year. He's ready. Leighton cocks his right arm. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a little popper down the left field line. Could be trouble. Schilling backpedaling along the chalk in foul territory. He makes the catch drifting to his right. A nice play tracking that baseball by the third baseman for the Riders, Corey Schilling. So 1 on, 1 out. And that brings up Trevor Stowe.
Trevor Stowe.
Stowe is having a tremendous postseason. He is 7 for 12, 4 RBIs. In the regular year, he had 470. He's on a 20-game hit streak. 1 on, 1 out. Leighton Holden is ready at the belt. Raiders back. The pitch to Stowe. Line shot. Corey Schilling reaches up above his black cap and snags it, making the catch. Nice play, Corey Schilling. Tremendous hand-eye coordination. 2 down here in the Sheridan first.
Now stepping in for your Troopers, number 16. Catcher.
Anytime you get Trevor Stowe out, you're doing something. He has an on-base percentage of .544 before that one. And that brings up Cody Kilpatrick. Runner at first, 2 down. It's a veteran Sheridan team. They have a dangerous lineup. Kilpatrick with the red helmet. White batting gloves. First pitch sails high, chest high. The count 1-0. Cody 4 for 8 here at the state tournament. 391 hitter, a homer, 42 driven in. He had sit safely in 10 of his last 11 games. Leighton Holden ready from the wind. Count 1-0. The pitch misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. That's the key for Leighton today. He's got to get ahead of Sheridan hitters, man. He cannot battle from behind. If he can do that, he can have some success here today. An elimination game, everything on the line. 2 outs, runner at first, just underway, scoreless. The 2-0 pitch is launched into center. Mason Drew drop steps, now backpedaling on the warning track, just under the Sheridan Trooper emblem. In blue and red, he reaches up and makes the catch with his black glove. That retires the side. Nothing for Sheridan in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Troopers nothing. It's the Rough Riders coming up. You're listening to exclusive coverage.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about your world or about what you need. And that's exactly what you get with me, Todd Jones, your Southwest Wyoming Allstate agent. I am an agent who knows what it's like to live in Southwest Wyoming and one who wants to protect our way of life as much as you do. Contact the Jones Allstate Agency today for your free quote. 307-789-1541. Again, that's 307-789-1541. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Allstate and affiliates offer products and services subject to availability, terms, and conditions.
Welcome back to the Union. Wow, I just forgot what I was just going to say there. Anyways, we're back here. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon here. Bottom of the first inning. Sheridan did get on base, but did not go farther than that. 0-0 score here. We still are looking for a good game to happen. We're going to go ahead here now and turn over here to Chris Brintle on the call.
Reno Groom getting the start. Dylan, 5-0 record. ERA 3.04, 46 innings, 40 hits, 41 strikeouts, 19 walks. At the state tournament, he's gone 2/3 scoreless. Against Post 6, he did that. Allowed no hits. Last year he went 6-4, 4.41 ERA. He's 11-4 in his Sheridan career. Now, Greeno Groom has not had a quality start in each of his last 4 starts, so he's trying to bounce back just like Leighton Holden is. Very interesting. These teams mirroring each other today. Last start against Gillette for Greeno Groom, he got a quality start. He went 6, allowed 2, and struck out 5. Seth Peterson to lead things off for the Riders. Seth is the 8th grader. Seth 296 in the regular year, 21 RBIs, 3 for 7 with a double and 5 ribbies here at the state tournament. The 2-0 to Peterson. Strike called. Bell tied down the middle. It's 2-1 to the speedy Seth Peterson. Peterson, a .466 on base percentage. Now that's combining the regular season and the postseason, the 2-1. And that one tails in and catches the inner portion of the plate. 2-2 to the 8th grader. 17th year Rough Rider manager Nate Perleyberg. That hurt loss yesterday, but he's over it today. He's got the black Rider polo on, the gray pants, John Olerud style, red and black helmet. Delay kick in the 2-2. Line shot. It's up the middle. It's over the back. It's second, and it's into center field for a base hit. Seth Peterson, a leadoff single. And the Riders have a leadoff runner aboard for the freshman Mason Drew. The 8th grader, Seth, he will have a big lead over at first. He is a threat to steal. Drew digs in from the right side. Mason in the postseason, 2 for 9, 2 RBIs. He's 9 for his last 21. In the regular year, he hit .328, 6 homers, 60 driven in. He leads the team in homers. There's a bunt by Drew, third base side, a pretty good one. And one hops to Greeno Groom to the left of the hill. He fires a low throw, but it's picked and handled off the turf by Caden Steele. That is going to be an out. They get Drew by a step, and that is going to move Seth Peterson into second base. Riders there trying to manufacture a run here in the first. Base hit Peterson, sack bunt Drew. That brings up Corey Schilling. Corey Schilling is hot right now. He is outright dangerous. Schilling at state 4 for 9, 9 RBIs. He is 7 for his last 15. He homered over the Green Monster here at Thorne Rider last night. The first pitch to Corey. And that one misses low in the turf, and the count is 1-0. Scoreless contest, bottom of the first. A single could give Gillette the early lead. Not much to say, man. Everything on the line. The loser done. Winner plays in the championship round tomorrow. Second game today is Cheyenne and Jackson. Greeno Groom ready for the belt. The lefty deals the 1-0. That one stays up neck high, and it's 2-0. Boy, in that game, nobody is giving Jackson a chance today. But they already have 2 upset wins at the state tournament. Kind of a Cinderella squad in the Final Four. Greeno Groom is ready from the belts. The 2-0 offering. Schilling will pop this one up foul first base side and out of play. Mostly sunny skies. White and gray clouds rolling by, but mostly baby blue skies off in the distance. A nice cool breeze has just entered the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth. I'm loving that. It feels good. I'm in a black suit. I got the purple button-up on representing the Gillette Camels and the blue tie representing the Thunder Basin Bolts. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sharply hit, base hits at the hole at shortstop, right in between Hamrick and Greer. And Corey Schilling has a 1-out single. And the Riders have runners on the corners. Schilling continues to stay hot. 5 for 10 at the state tournament. 8 for his last 16 overall. And that brings up the dangerous Jason Fink. Fink has 94 total RBIs. He had sit safely in 15 of his last 17 games. He's 3 for 9 in the postseason, 2 ribbies. Now Fink just fell short of winning Player of the Year in the regular season. He had 418, 5 dingers, 91 driven in, and 91 RBIs leading the entire state. By a lot, by the way. First pitch to Fink. A breaking ball. Stayed away. The count is 1-0. Well, Gillette threatening. Early going, it is important for this Rider offense to take advantage of these situations. You have a runner in scoring position, less than 2 outs. Got to bring him in. Now the 1-0 pitch, and it's going to be tossed over to first instead. Seth Peterson speedy, he's at third. Corey Schilling a solid single to right. He's got good speed. He's at first. 1 away. Greeno Groom is ready. The 1-0. Fink lifts this one foul over the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth and into the parking lot. I'm Chris Brintle. It is a Thursday afternoon. Glad you're with me. You know what? Leave work for a while. Listen to some Rough Rider baseball. Or listen to it while you're working. Or tell the boss you're taking the rest of the day off. Why? Because it's postseason ball. And Chris Brintle's on. The 1-1 misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike to count to Jason Fink. Seth Peterson is over at third base. Corey Schilling will sidestep over, taking his lead at first. It's a scoreless game. Gillette trying to change that. Greeno Groom is ready. He tosses over to first and back in time with a head-first dive. It's Corey Schilling. No tag applied by Caden Steele, the first baseman, who made a nice pick over there earlier on in the inning on that sac bunt by Drew. The stretch here by Greeno. Dillon taking his time, ready at the belt, the lefty. We'll toss another one over to first. He is concerned about Corey Schilling over there. And with runners on the corners, one down, always a concern. Corey's just going to take off and take second. Then what do you do? Do you cut off the throw and try to get Peterson at home, or do you try to get Corey and not worry about Peterson? Because if they throw it, Peterson's going to try to score. Fink pops this one up, and that one's going to sail foul behind us here in the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth, behind toe plate. 2-1 to the 6'7" senior, Jason Fink. What a career he has had with the Riders, with the bats, and on the mound. He looks at his black bat. He takes a deep breath with his scarlet batting gloves on. He digs in, crosses home plate with the tip of his bat. Greeno Groom is ready from the belt, cocks his left arm. The 2-2, bouncing ball through the hole. Right field, base hit right in between Stowe and Steele. Seth Peterson crosses home plate. He scores, and the Rough Riders take a 1-0 lead. Jason Fink slaps one to right, goes with the pitch on the outer edge of the plate at the knees. Good piece of hitting by Fink, and Gillette has a 1-0 advantage. That's Fink's 95th RBI of the year. He broke the Rider BB Core record. So now 2 on, 1 out for Colson Cluck. Colson 3 for 9, 3 RBIs here at the state tournament. First pitch to him. He gets under this one. It's a popper. First base side, Caden Steele in foul ground. He's going to watch it sail over the yellow and silver bleachers. And the count is 1 strike. Cluck, a veteran on this team. Last 10 games, hitting .377. In the regular season, he had .291, a homer, and 38 driven in. 2 on, 1 out. The stretch from Greeno Groom. The 0-1 offering. And that one sails a little bit low at the shins. A ball and a strike to Colson Cluck. Cluck has the black stirrup socks on, white underneath, the white shoe on the left foot, black shoe on the right foot. Cluck dealing with a foot injury over the past few months. He's having surgery after the year. He's banged up. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That was some hard stuff high. Cluck couldn't keep up with it. 1-2. Don't be surprised if Greeno Groom goes right back to that pitch. 1-2 to Cluck. 1-0 Riders. Runners at first and second. 1 down. The stretch by Dillon. Greeno is ready. He rears back and fires the 1-2. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, not in time. Seth Peterson got a tremendous steal. Got his left hand on the bag before that tag was applied to his left hip by Greer. So it is out number 2 for Gillette, but they have now runners on the corners again, 2 down. Stolen base, Corey Schilling at third. That brings up Kason Loftus. Fink still at first. Kason Loftus has been clutch here in the postseason. The freshman, 4 for 8, 2 ribbies so far at the state tournament. He was in a slump coming in. He was hitless in 6 of 7 before the postseason started, but coming through big is the young freshman. He tried to kill that baseball, and he waves and misses. A pitch chest high. The count is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Kason Loftus. Schilling at third. He takes his lead. Fink at first. He sidesteps over. He doesn't have a big lead over there. Greeno Groom ahead in the count, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a nice breaking ball that died on Kason Loftus. He's kind of waved at it. Couldn't get it. Tried to golf it. And the count is 2 strikes to the freshman. Greeno Groom has looked sharp here over the last couple of hitters. The count 0-2. Runners on the corners. 1-0 Riders, 2 away. We're in the bottom of the first. Dylan Greeno Groom, the 0-2. Now it bounces in front of home plate. Now Fink caught between first and second base. And now the catcher running at him. Kilpatrick running at Fink, and he's just going to get to second. Well, the Rough Riders tried to bait Sheridan there. They tried to get Fink in a rundown and get an easy run. That was a heads-up play by Kilpatrick. Just run it Fink. And if he gets to second, that's all right. Kilpatrick's speedy enough to kind of go in between second and home plate and then get back. If Corey Schilling tried to score, that was a heads-up play. That play has burned some teams this year. Not Sheridan right now. 1-2 the count, 2 away. That's just great coaching there by Ben Phillips. And, of course, his assistant, Bubba. There's a curveball, swing and a miss. Drop third strike, and out in front of home plate is Kilpatrick. After he barehands the baseball, he sides-arm it to first. That ends the inning. But the Riders do get a run. And after an inning, Gillette has a 1-0 lead. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Post 42 Baseball. Everything on the line in Sheridan.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe.
I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family.
I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pokes, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers. We know cement. 307-789-1515.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Back here in Sheridan, Wyoming. And go ahead and have Chris Brintle here with the call.
First pitch, golfed into center field. Mason Drew retreating back, running diagonally to his left. He's at the edge of the wall, and it bounces on the bottom of the Hunter Green wall in right center field. That is going to be a lead-off double for Sheridan here to start the top of the second inning. Drew almost got over there. So now Steele at second base, nobody out. And for the second consecutive inning, Sheridan has their leadoff man aboard. And that brings up Cale Hamrick. I want to thank my friends at mylocalradio.com, streaming the game as well. Leighton Holden is ready at the belt, feet staggered. First pitch incoming. And that one misses at the shins. The count is a ball and no strikes to Cale Hamrick. Well, Caden Steele aggressive with that first pitch. He's now 3 for 9 in the postseason as the senior. He's hitting .372. He stands at second base with nobody out. Hamrick, a right-handed batter. In the back end of the batter's box. He chops one to short. In front of the bag, gets second is Seth Peterson. He snags it. He crow hops the throw over to first. And they get him in time. That does move the runner, though, so Cale does his job. And that brings up Brock Steele, and now Sheridan here. It's a great opportunity to tie this ball game.
Right fielder, Brock Steele.
Runner at third base, one down. Steele with his royal blue bat digging in. White jerseys for Sheridan, red helmets, royal blue sleeves. The stretch by Leighton Holden. The lay kick in the pitch. That is launched foul over the high side rail just beyond the Rough Rider dugout, first base side. Count, one strike. Steele at third, one down. 1-0 Gillette, second inning. Sun hiding now, fighting with some clouds. 0-1. Breaking pitch stayed up, chest high. 1-1 the count. Brock Steele 2 for 8 in the postseason. The senior 11 out of 30 on the season. 7 for his last 20. Now the stretch from Leighton. And the 1-1 offering. Fly ball hit towards center. That's going to be deep enough. Mason Drew at the edge of the warning track, tracking it to his left. He makes the catch in front of his left hip, tagging his Steele. Throw is cut off. Steele, for good measure, is going to dive across head first. His left hand over home plate first. And Sheridan has tied the game at 1. A sacrifice fly by Brock Steele. Driving in, Caden Steele. Now base is empty, 2 down. Tie game, top of the second. Brings up Nate Killian. So Troopers manufacture a run here and tie it up. Killian 0 for 4 in the postseason, 4 for his last 20. The junior hit .325 in the regular year, 1 homer, 23 runs batted in. Late kick by Layton and the 0-1 pitch, and that one misses away. Count a ball and a strike. Holding glove out in front of his black jersey. The high leg kick and the 1-1 pitch. Strike called, outer edge of the plate, thigh high. And the count is 1-2. A few boos going out here for the Sheridan crowd. I thought it was a good call. The leg kick and the 1-2. And that one misses away, and the count is 2-2. 2 outs, bases empty, 1-1 game, top of the second. Moments ago, Sheridan tied it with a Brock Steele sacrifice fly to deep center. The late kick by Leighton Holden. He cocks his right arm. The 2-2 got him looking right at the knees. Beautiful breaker by Leighton. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Gillette 1. It's Sheridan 1. And here's some of these Sheridan faithful yelling at blue down there, the umpires. That ends the inning. We move on. Everything on the line.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. This is Dennis Bedwell with MyLocalRadio.com here in Sheridan, Wyoming, in the 2022 AA state play or state tournament here rather. Sheridan scores first, and then Gillette, or actually I guess opposite. Gillette scored first, then Sheridan. So it is a tie game, 1-1. So definitely close, both for offense and defense. We're going to go ahead and bring it now over to Chris Brintle.
1-1 ball game. We enter the bottom portion of the second inning. Very strange here today. True road game for Gillette, but they're the home team. Greeno Groom is ready. The lefty rears back. The pitch to Jamin Collada. Stays up in the count 1-0. And again, the Sheridan crowd didn't like that one. Since there's a lot of Sheridan people around me, I think that dropped in for a strike. Anyway, the 1-0 pitch. Collada gets under it, pops it up third base side. Greer sprinting diagonally to his left. He slants over and near the dugout. He watches it sail just over the Sheridan dugout. 1-1 the count to Jamin Collada, who's had a pretty good postseason. Collada 5 for 13 since his return from injury. He's hitting .318, no homers, 17 driven in. One ball, one strike. A stretch from Greeno Groom. The late kick in the 1-1. That one stayed up chest high, and the count is 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody on, nobody out, 1-1 game. Late kick by Dylan, the 2-1. Hard stuff stayed up, collarbone high, 3-1. Dylan kind of looked down at the turf right below him there, a little frustrated with where his pitches are staying up. Collada, a senior. He really wants this. The 3-1 pitch for Jamin. And Jamin launches this one deep towards left. Killian drop steps. He's looking up at the green wall. It hits off the top of the wall, and it bounces out of here. Wow! Jamin Collada, a senior, just went yard deep over the green monster. He had tears in his eyes during the meetings last night at the hotel, but he has a smile on his face at this point in time as the Riders regain the lead. That thing bounced right on the top of the wall, and we were all waiting. You could hear a pin drop as it bounced out. 2-1 Gillette. That brings up the sophomore Riley Schilling. Schilling 6'1", 180-pounder. The catcher in the regular year hit .246. Black bat, black batting gloves. That one just misses on the inner half of the plate. Some Sheridan fans putting their hands up in the air, palms out, trying to figure out where that pitch was. I thought it was a good call, too. The late kick in the 1-1. Riley, line drive, center field, over the bag at second, and he loops it in there as it dribbles out to Dubberly. Riley Schilling, a sophomore, a single with nobody out. And Gillette here getting some good swings on Greeno Groom at the moment. That brings up the sophomore second baseman, Dominic Hecker, with the sophomore Riley Schilling over at first. He's going to sidestep over, taking his lead. Riley has pretty good speed. He's going to have a big lead over there. Greeno Groom very aware. He's ready at the belt. The lefty looks at Riley, comes to the plate. Hecker check swing, went around, didn't mean to on a high fastball. The count is 0-1. 2-1 Rough Riders have the lead. This is exactly what you want to do if you're Gillette. You know, after a letdown, an emotional loss last night, you didn't want to come out and have an instant of lethargy. You wanted to come out and get a lead. Right now they're up 2-1. There's a bunt kind of blooped down the first base side. It's fielded by Greeno Groom. He fires to first, and Hecker's safe. Hecker beat it out, getting his left foot on the bag in time. It was a tie. Tie goes to the runner. Dominic Hecker, a bunt single, and the Riders in business. 2 on, nobody out, leading 2-1. We're in the bottom of the second inning. What, Gillette a golden opportunity here, top of the order. 2 on, nobody out, already a run in due to Jamin Kalada's home run that he will never forget in his lifetime. First pitch to Seth, and it went inside. He still tried to stab at it and bunt it, and hit off the bats. That one blooped over towards Mason Drube on the on-deck circle. The count 1 strike to Seth Peterson, the 8th grader. Seth, 15 years old, hitting just a touch over 300 on the year. Got a base hit to center field to lead off this game. He's 4 for 8 in the postseason. How about some of these youngsters showing up when it matters here at the state tournament? The stretch from Greeno Groom. The 0-1 pitch. Peterson a bunt, first base side. Greeno off. He has it. He spins. Pirouettes the throw to first. They get Seth by a step. That moves the runners. Exactly what Gillette wanted. They're trying to manufacture a couple of runs here as they lead 2-1. Riley Schilling moves into third. Dominic Hecker moves into second.
Number 24, Mason Drew.
And that brings up Mason Drew. Mason, a sack bunt. Stretch by Greeno. The first pitch to Drew. Upstairs, chest high, the count 1-0. I'm really glad I had LASIK surgery last Friday, because if I wouldn't have seen where that colada ball went after it bounced up there. Not going to lie. A stretch here by Greeno. The 1-0. Breaking ball. It's going to fall in for a strike, belt high, inside edge. A ball and a strike to Mason Drew. The freshman looks at his bat. He takes a deep breath. Golden opportunity for Gillette to add to their advantage. They lead 2-1. Early going, bottom of the second. Runners at second and third, 1 away. Greeno Groom, feet staggered. Glad you're with me here on this Thursday afternoon. Do or die at the state tournament, the 1-1. Swing and a miss to Drew. He chased one chest high. Drew, the long black stirrup socks, white batting gloves. Black helmet, black jerseys for the Riders today. Gillette in cursive across the chest in scarlet, outlined in white. Runners at second and third, 1 down. The stretch by Dylan Greeno Groom. His feet are staggered. He deals the 1-2. Drew gets under this one. It's a popper down the right field line. Brock Steele going over. Stowe going over. Steele, the left fielder, makes the catch along the chalk. He fires a great throw home. Tagging was Schilling, but Schilling is going to stick around to third. A wise move by the sophomore. And Nate Perleyberg, who told him, hey, stick around here, maybe. It was a nice job by Brock Steele. You know, Brock did a great job of getting to that ball. It was a nice running catch, but he also got his feet set and was able to really set and make a nice throw in. Runners at second and third, 2 away, 2-1 Gillette. Now the Gillette Riders need a 2-out hit. First pitch drops in for a strike. Outside edge breaking ball. Well, Corey Schilling is the guy you want up there right now if you need a 2-out hit. Schilling ballin'. Got a base hit to left his first time up. Schilling 5 for 10 in the postseason. 8 for his last 16 overall. Green or Groom deals out of his left hand, and Schilling pops this one up behind home plate. Giving a look is the catcher Kilpatrick, but as you heard, it lands right on top of us here in the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports Booth. No balls, 2 strikes. Riley Schilling takes his lead at third. Dominic Hecker takes his lead at second. Schilling at the dish. As the white sleeve underneath his black jersey on the right arm. They set up outside edge. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. The pitch squirts away from Kilpatrick. He fires one to first. And barely keeping his tiptoe on the bag was Steele over there as he got it and picked it out of the turf to end the inning. Well, the Riders do take the lead off of a Jamin Collada home run, but they squander an opportunity. They leave 2 in scoring position. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them. We move on. It's 2-1 Rough Riders. After 2, it's a state tournament. It's an elimination game. It's Gillette, Sheridan. It's a rivalry.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. This is Dennis Bedwell with MyLocalRadio.com. Here back, looks like we do have a 2-1 game now with that home run over the green field. Gillette now up. We're going to go ahead and break over here to Chris Brintle.
Rough Riders have the lead, top of the third inning. Lane Holden so far has gone 2 and allowed 1. First pitch from Layton. Breaking pitch stayed up, and the count is 1-0. Now Layton, the wind, rears back, the 1-0 offering. And that's blooped into shallow left. Staying up is Colson Cluck. He's going to stop, and he makes the catch out in front of his black jersey at his chest with 2 hands. Nice play by the veteran Cluck. Looked like he wanted to really come up on that thing, but he was like, oh, wait, it's going to come right to me. That brings up the top of the order, Michael Greer. Greer base hit to center on the first pitch of the game. He's 1 for 1. Red helmet, white jersey, royal blue sleeves, white pants for Sheridan today. First pitch to Greer, lifted foul midway up the netting behind home plate. Count 1 strike to Michael. Greer, another tremendous season, and what a tremendous career he has had. The wind from Layton, the 0-1 to Greer. There's a tapper. Layton off the hill to the left of the rubber. He fires off his back foot. A sidearm throw to Finke. Got him in time. They got Greer by 2 steps. Greer now 2 for 9 in the postseason. What a year he had, though. The aforementioned Greer, 417 this year. Homer and 38 driven in. And that brings up Dalton Nelson. 2 out, space is empty. Dalton popped out to third. His first time up. Layton high leg kick, first pitch to Nelson, misses low and away. The count is 1-0. Nelson, a 6-foot junior, hit .338 in the regular season. No homers, 26 driven in. He's had quite the state tournament, 6 of 10. The wind from Layton. The 1-0. Oh, that's launched to right. Loftus drop stepping, running diagonally to his right at the edge of the warning track. He reaches up above his black cap with the Gillette G on it, and he makes the catch. That's the inning. Layton gets Sheridan in order in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. It's the Rough Riders 2. It is the Troopers 1. Everything on the line.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. This is Dennis Bedwell with mylocalradio.com. Score still 2-1. Gillette ahead. Go ahead and break off here now to Chris Brintle's call.
2-1 ball game. Riders have the lead. We enter the bottom portion of the third inning. Jason Fink, 6'7" senior, to lead things off. Fink an RBI single his first time up. He's got 3 hits here at the state tournament. I beg your pardon. Fink is 4 for 10. He has 4 hits at the state tournament. 3 ribbies, 95 total. He's now hit safely in 16 of his last 18 games. Fink, the black and white Nike kicks, the black stirrup socks, scarlet and white stripes around the socks, the 2-0. That one drops in for a strike on the outer half of the plate, 2-1. Fink, an imposing figure at 6'7", 220, but one of the nicest kids you'll ever talk to. Greeno Groom is ready, the 2-1. That is a strike, quadricep high, inside edge. 2-2 to Jason Fink. He looks at his bat, he takes a deep breath. He's got his scarlet batting gloves on. He crosses home plate with the tip of his bat. Greeno Groom is ready. He kicks and he fires the 2-2. High and outside, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Sun hiding again under some clouds. Leg kick in the 3-2 pitch. Fink gets under that one. It's going to hang up there in center. Going over to his right is Dubberly. He was basically playing in right center, and Dubberly's going to track it and make the catch right in front of his royal blue sleeve. 1 up, 1 down for the Riders here in the bottom of the third inning. Brings up the senior Colson Cluck. Cluck 0 for 1 with a strikeout in this game. He's 3 for 10, 3 ribbies in the postseason. He had 291 in the regular season. Greeno Groom is ready. First pitch to Colson. Breaking ball stayed up, helmet high. The count is 1-0. Great crowd on hands here in Sheridan. Basically a true road game for Gillette. However, there are quite a few Gillette fans in the building as well. The 1-0. That one misses, low and outside, and the count is 2-0. I'd say it's about 3/4 Sheridan to Gillette, maybe. Maybe a little less than that, but close. Greeno Groom ready. He rears back and fires the 2-0 pitch. Line shot, center field. Dubberly was playing in right center, and it's going to one-hop to him out there. Colson Cluck, his 4th hits of the postseason. He is starting to really hit the ball well at the right time, and the senior Cluck at first, 1 down. That brings up Kason Loftus. Loftus, a freshman. 287, no homers, 21 driven in. Kason struck out his first time up. He's 4 for 9, 2 ribbies here at state. Cluck with a good-sized lead over at first. First pitch to Kaysen from Greeno Groom. A strike. Thigh high down the middle. It's 0-1. Well, the sun and clouds fighting, and really the outfield is engulfed in the sunshine and the infield engulfed in shadows. 50-50 fight right now. It's a draw. And the sun wins. The 0-1 pitch. He stabs at it with a bunt outside corner. Snap throw to first, and back in time with a head-first dive is Cluck. The sun now has engulfed the entire field. Oh, nope, the shadows are coming back. Uh-oh. It's like Holyfield Tyson out there, seeing the sun in the clouds. Hopefully nobody bites another's ear. That's a reference only people over 30 will get. The 0-2. Stayed up neck high. It was a long time ago. Tyson, Holy. I know others. Elon, sitting to my left, he asked a question. How long ago was that? You out there, my loving, beautiful audience, is thinking the same thing. Like, when was that? I was a kid. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Loftus chased the high one at the chest. Loftus looking down at the turf, a disappointed look on his face. He's a competitive kid. He'll come back next at bat. That brings up Jamin Collada. Well, Jamin Collada so far, the hit of this ball game, a solo blast, his first of the year to deep left. It hit off the top of that green monster, the Hunter Green fence, and then bounced over into the trees. First pitch to Jamin. Strike called, outer edge of the plate. At the knees, the count is 0-1. Jamin Collada, man, he took that loss hard yesterday. And it just felt good to watch him smile from ear to ear hitting home plate after that dinger. That was amazing. He'll never forget that. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch he chased down in the turf. And Jamin in a hole here. It's 0-2. Colson Cluck, another senior over at first. These seniors are going to be key today. You have 3 seniors in the lineup. You have Leighton Holden on the hill, a senior starting. They want to keep on going and have a shot tomorrow. The 0-2 pitch. That one tapped foul. I'm going to give Jackson bulletin board material. Have a shot tomorrow against Cheyenne. The winner of this game will play Cheyenne more than likely tomorrow. There you go, Jackson. There's your bulletin board material, my friends. Huggy Bear's probably smirking. He's like, ooh, that Chris Brintle. Runner at first, he sidesteps over, 2 away. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted foul high off the netting. That is not how I feel, per se. I think Jackson always has a shot, but I will tell you, nobody's giving them a shot today. I think they know that. And you know what? Huggy Bear don't care. Hasn't been given a shot a lot, and he comes up with a lot of upset wins. Will he do it later today? We shall see. You can actually watch that game on mylocalradio.com. I believe that's a 4 o'clock game. mylocalradio.com. You can watch Jackson and Cheyenne. We're in the Final Four of the state tournament. One of these teams will move on to play in the championship round tomorrow. Runner at first, 2 down. The stretch by Greeno Groom. And the delivery. Breaking ball missed away. A ball and 2 strikes to the senior Jamin Collada. Colson Cluck at first. They're not going to test the arm of Kilpatrick here. And I think that's a wise move. Greeno Groom ready. The 1-2. Collada chases a breaking ball down in the turf. He swings and misses it. Collada down on strikes. We move on to the 4th after 3. It is the Rough Riders 2. It's the Troopers 1. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Rough Rider Baseball.
There's nothing better than finding the perfect gift for someone. Whether it's a baby shower, birthday, or anniversary, Ivory and Iron has everything to make gift-giving fun. Come enjoy the beautiful atmosphere, mouth-watering chocolates, and beautiful floral arrangements. Ivory and Iron, 1101 Main Street, Evanston.
At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we know our members by name and we love working with them face-to-face. But did you know that members can also handle almost all banking online? Everything from managing your accounts and paying bills to applying for all types of loans. It's simple and we're happy to help you get started. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. My name is Dennis Bedwell with MyLocalRadio.com. We are here in Sheridan, here at the 2022 state playoffs. No change in score, 2 for Gillette, 1 for Sheridan, and we will cut off here now to Chris Brintle.
Today I did expect more of a shootout. So far, Leighton Holden has been really good, trying to bounce back. He has not had a quality start in his last 4 starts, 5 appearances. He has been really good today. Holden, his feet staggered, glove out in front of his face. Senior rears back, the 1-0 pitch. Strike called at the knees. That's where Leighton needs to live, right there. If he can do that, he'll have a lot of success, especially because that breaking ball's working here tonight. The 1-1 by Leighton. Stayed up, but that's a pitch neck high. Now they shade him over towards left center, and actually the right fielder Loftus is basically playing close to right center, so actually the big gap is down the right field line in the corner. The 2-1. There is a popper behind home plate over the Fisher Sand and Gravel Sports booth. It is 2-2. Sheridan took 2 out of 3 from the Riders in the regular season. They went to Gillette, beat them 7-3 2.5 weeks ago. Sheridan came here, split a doubleheader. The 2-2 pitch. Misses, low and away. And the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Trevor Stowe, in his first time up, lined out to Schilling at third. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for Sheridan. Stowe, as I mentioned, killed Patrick in steal. The 3-2. And that is drilled to left. Drops, stepping back there is Colson Cluck. He looks up, and that is over the green monster in left field, over the Steve's Truck Service sign. A solo home run for Trevor Stowe. That is his 10th home run of the season. That now leads the state. Trevor Stowe continues to ball, and he ties the game at 2 here at the top of the 4th. No shame in giving up a homer to Trevor Stowe, though. He's hitting .477. He is 8 of 14, 5 ribbies in the postseason. He's now extended his hit streak to 21 games. He is the hottest hitter in Wyoming. Trevor Stowe could have very easily been player of the year with those numbers. The 1-1. Stayed up, helmet high. 2-1 the count. 2-2 game. And Sheridan has irrigated some momentum here. Leighton. Important for him to get this next guy. That's a nice pitch on the outer edge. A beautiful 4-seam fastball. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Feet staggered. Delayed kick of the 2-2 offering. That one misses, low and away. Tried the slider there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 game. Leighton working quickly. Rears back the 3-2. Popped it up. Leighton Holden points at it with his right index finger. The third baseman, Corey Schilling, to the left of the rubber, makes the catch. Right close to the pitching mound. Gilpatrick, frustrated, slammed his bat down on the turf, running down first. And that brings up Caden Steele. Steele 1 for 1, stand-up double. Late kick by Leighton, first pitch to Steele, and that is lifted down the right field line. That is going to hook all the way out of play into the Rough Rider bullpen. Lincoln Perleyberg running down. He's going to go track that baseball. The 0-1 pitch incoming. A fastball high and outside in the count. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away. The leg kick by Holden. And that pitch missed in. Oh, it hit him. He tried to shoot his hips back. Steele tried to avoid it, but it clipped his white jersey near his left oblique. That brings up Kel Hamrick, who grounded to short his first time up. We are 49 minutes into this game. We are tied at 2. In the top of the fourth here earlier on in the inning, Trevor Stowe tied the game with a solo home run over the Green Monster and left. That first pitch misses low and outside to Kel Hamrick. The count is 1-0. Hamrick, .319 hitter, a homer and 42 driven in. Hamrick grounded to short his first time up. He's 2 for 10 in the postseason. Great crowd on hands here in Sheridan. Good atmosphere. Postseason baseball. Everything on the line. The 1-0. That is lifted foul and out of play, first base side. Now, the one thing Gillette has is they will for sure play at regionals in their home field next week. Sheridan may not have that opportunity. Could be their last game of the year if they lose this. They know that. Nate Perleyberg said in the meetings last night, he goes, hey, we're not worried about that carrot or regionals. We want to win this thing. Turn and toss to first and getting over there in time with the head first dive. These young players, they don't give a damn about regionals. They want to win the state tournament. That's just the reality. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leighton Holden is ready at the belt. A 1-1 upstairs. 2-2 game. Runner at first, 1 down. We're in the 4th. Caden Steele over at first has a decent sized lead, being held on by Fink. Now the stretch. And the 2-1 ground ball hit towards second. Hecker's got it. Underhands to Seth Peterson to second for 1. To throw to first is high, and it goes to the side rail. Hamrick's going to dig for second. The throw is there, and he's going to tag Hamrick out. He slid short. Seth tags him out on the chest. Hamrick stands there like a statue with his hands on his hips. He's upset with himself. That ends the inning. Well, Sheridan does tie it with the home run to left. We move on to the bottom of the 4th, halfway through in this elimination game. Gillette 2, Sheridan 2.
Hi, I'm Kendall Carr, a member of the Wyoming High School Activities Association Student Advisory Council, and I want to remind you to use your voice to represent yourself, your team,
your school, and your community in a positive way.
Participants, you are the reason everyone is here.
Compete with class.
I'm Kate Walker, and I'm a 3-sport athlete at Mountain View High School.
Hi, I'm Cassidy Lim, senior cheerleader.
Hi, I'm Damon Shangarth, and I'm student body president.
My name is Connor Michaeli. I'm a senior at Mountain View High School.
I encourage everyone at this event to join the ride.
Build your own juicy, mouth-watering hamburgers just like you do at home with 1, 2, or 3 patties at the Down Home Eatery. Also enjoy salads and sandwiches. Down Home Eatery is located on Highway 89. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. My name is Dennis Bedwell with mylocalradio.com. Sheridan scores here in that last inning, striking back, making it a 2-2 game. So they are ready to rock and roll, and we are here just briefly here in just a few seconds back here with Chris Brintle. But yeah, Sheridan's looking to make this game a game. It's tied 2-2, and we will break off here now to Chris Brintle.
Number 3, Riley Schilling.
2-2 ball game. Riley Schilling, right-handed batter, digs in to lead off here in the bottom of the 4th. Riley a base hit to center his last time up. 2 of his last 3 now. First pitch to Schilling. Stayed up chest high. The count 1-0. Riley, the black batting gloves, the black shoes, black stirrup socks, scarlet and white stripes, the 1-0. Strike call, hard stuff, inner half of the plate. That one about belt high. A ball and a strike at the count to Riley Schilling. He's 6'1", he's 180 pounds. Greeno Groom is ready, rears back the 1-1. Line drive towards center field, and coming on is Dubberly, and he dives, falls over, and makes the catch A shoestring catch right near his white cleat out in center field. Great play by Carter Dubberly in center, a web gem. He robs Riley Schilling of a single.
Number 11, Dominic Hecker.
That brings up Dominic Hecker. Hecker a bunt single his first time up. Well, Sheridan gets a homer and a nice defensive play. They have irrigated the momentum. Right now in this game, midway through, 2-2 game. First pitch drops in for a strike at the belt to Dominic Hecker. It was an off-speed pitch, and it's 0-1. Reno Groom has really done a good job of battling back. He allowed a run in the first, a run in the second, but kind of averted disaster in that second inning. The Riders had runners in scoring position, a runner at second, a runner at third. One out, they did not convert. 2-2 ball game. The late kick and the 0-2. And that one stays up. A ball and 2 strikes to Dominic Hecker. Hecker, the long brown hair flowing out of his black helmet. Right-handed batter, a slightly open batting stance. A late kick by Greeno Groom on the 1-2 pitch. And there's a little bloop to second base. Stowe over to his right. Makes the catch right at his left oblique. 2 up, 2 down for the Riders in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Now batting for the Riders, number 4, Seth.
And that brings up the top of the order, Seth Peterson. He's 2 for 2. Base hit to center and a bunt single. Seth now 5 for 9. 5 ribbies in the postseason. He's going to take a strike on the outer edge. An off-speed pitch at the knees. Count 0-1 to Seth, an 8th grader. Greeno Groom, the lefty, deals to the righty, the 0-1. Fastball strike, Quadriceps. The count is 2 strikes to Seth Peterson, 2 outs, bases empty, 2-2 game, an elimination game at the state tournament. It's day 4, the 0-2. Misses low and away. Boy, he almost got Seth the chase. Seth got his bat off his back shoulder, but decided not to swing. Smart move. Great crowd on hands here in Sheridan. It's about 3/4 Sheridan to Gillette fans. The 1-2. That one bounces off a home plate low, and the count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2-2 game. Base is empty. Sun's shining bright right now in Sheridan. The late kick by Greeno Groom and the 2-2 offering off speed pitch, tap foul to the left of home plate, and it bounces to the backstop. Those white jerseys for Sheridan has the red numerals. The white hats have the powder blue bill. The late kick and the 2-2. A fastball upstairs, chest high, 3-2 to Seth Peterson. They went right across the Gillette, printed in cursive in scarlet on the black jersey across the chest. Count is full, 3-2. This payoff pitch presented by Fisher Sand and Gravel. Here it comes. Seth lines it, but right to the shortstop, Hamrick. Playing just to the left of the bag at second. He makes the catch in front of his left shoulder. That ends the inning. We go to the 5th, approaching the latter stages of this elimination game. On day 4 of the state tournament in Sheridan, it's Gillette 2, it's Sheridan 2. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Rough Rider Baseball. Now time for station identification.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest, so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. My name is Dennis Bedwell with MyLocalRadio.com. Gillette staves off a push from Sheridan to keep it a 2-2 game here in the top of the 5th inning. We're going to break off here now to Chris Brintle for the call.
2-2 ball game. We enter the top of the 5th inning. Everything on the line here. First pitch out of the right hand of Leighton Holden. A nice fastball for a strike. That one right at the knees. Leighton, his feet stagger, glove out in front of him. He rears back in the 0-1 pitch. There's a tapper towards third. Goes across the chalk in front of the bag at third. And foul. Count is 2 strikes. Brock Steele, a sac fly, his first time up. A late kick by Leighton in the 0-2. Jammed him. He nubs it towards second. And one hops to Hecker on the outfield grass behind the bag at second. And he throws it wildly, and he sends Fink off the bag to his left. Safe at first. Ooh, the errors from this young defense. Reared its ugly head late last night. And here in the middle of this one, starting to rear their ugly head again. Errors were a bugaboo really early in the year to the middle portions, and they really have cleaned it up. Their defense was playing way better. Gillette's got to forget about it and move on. You don't want one neck mistake to metastasize into more. Under at first, nobody out. There's a bunt first base side. It goes over the chalk and foul halfway between the bag at first and home plate. The count is 1 strike to Nate Killian, who's 0 for 1 in this game. 2-2 game. Top of the 5th, Sheridan, the go-ahead run over at first. Leighton comes set, ready at the belt. Looks like they're going to try to sack bunt and move the runner. He's going to stab at it. He pops it up behind home plate. It goes midway up the netting and foul. 2 strikes the count to Nate Killian. Carter Dubberly on deck. Runner at first, nobody out. 2-2 game. Top of the 5th. Brock Steele at first representing the go-ahead run. Late kick by Leighton. He turns and tosses over there. Closer play, but he got under the tag, getting his right hand on the bag. Gillette 2, Sheridan 2, top of the 5th. The stretch from Leighton, the senior, feet staggered. Leighton rears back at the 2-2 pitch. That one misses in the turf. There goes the runner. Riley, it bounced off his chest protector. The throw was late. And with a headfirst dive into second base, Brock Steele is safe. And now the go-ahead run at second with nobody out. Leighton spinning the baseball in his right hand. He comes set at the belt. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball way high. Helmet high. Count even 2-2 to Nate Killian. A golden opportunity here for Sheridan to take the lead. It's 2-2, top of the 5th. Runner at second. Nobody out. That runner is Brock Steele. He reached on it air. Now the stretch from Leighton. Ready at the belt. Cocks his right arm. 2-2 pitch. He got him swinging. A huge strikeout for Holden. That one darting on the outside corner. Brings up Carter Dubberly. Dubberly flew out to right his first time up. The lefty digs in. Dubberly 2 for 8 at the state tournament, 2 for 4 yesterday. He's hitting .248 overall this year. Leighton's glove resting on his left oblique. He comes set at the belt. Feet staggered. Blonde hair flowing out of his black hat. First pitch to Dubberly. Called strike, outer edge. Kind of darted away from him.
You're good, 5.
The count is 0-1. The winner moves on to play in the championship game tomorrow. Stretch by Leighton. Ready at the belts and the 0-1 pitch. That one misses away. 1-1. Runner at second, 1 away. 2-2 game. Approaching the latter stages of this postseason / rivalry game. The stretch from Leighton. Ready at the belt. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Actually, foul tipped it into the glove of Riley Schilling on a pitch. It darted away and kind of died down at a slant. 1-2. 1-2 to Dubberly. Runner at second, 1 down, 2-2 game. Steele at second. Brock represents the go-ahead run. Top of the fifth. The stretch by Layton, the senior. He kicks up his left leg and he turns and pivots, and getting back to second base is Steele. Top of the order with Michael Greer on deck. Next pitch by Layton. Swing and a miss. He got him with the dying one down at the shins. A beauty by Layton Holden. 2 huge strikeouts. I mean big strikeouts. As Layton tries to keep this game tied. We are in the top of the fifth. 2-2 game. Go ahead run at second. 2 down, Michael Greer to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a single to center. He's also grounded back to Layton. Stretch by Holden, ready at the belt. Now he looks Brock Steele back to the bag at second. Layton does that because he wants Brock to always be aware. You know, that split second could make a difference. Like if there was a base hit in the outfield. You don't want to have Brock leaning towards third and not worry about the fact that Layton could turn and toss it to second. First pitch, a fastball belly button high down the middle. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Go ahead run at second. Once upon a time, Brock Steele was at second with nobody out. Now he's there with 2 down. Layton trying to get out of this, keep this game tied at 2. Holden ready, the wind. Cox's right arm, the 0-1. High popper behind home plate. Riley Schilling trying to track it, keeps his black mask on, and it's going to hit on the top of the netting and then fall into play. The count 2 strikes. Holden again ahead in the count. That's been the key in this inning. You got Steele, who reached on an error. And Layton's gotten ahead of every hitter since then. And he's 1 strike away from getting out of this with no damage. Late in this game. Top of the fifth. Gillette 2. Sheridan 2. This is an elimination game. The winner plays in the championship tomorrow. A stretch by Layton. The 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss. He got him. Off-speed pitch. Layton Holden away. He strikes out the side. How big were those 3 strikeouts by Layton Holden? Probably the biggest 3 Ks of the year. And we remain tied through 4.5. It's Gillette 2. It's Sheridan 2. It's an elimination game at the state championship.
Take a bite into a sweet, delicious fruit pie complimented by the best pie crust ever made when you purchase a pie from the Pie Hole. The menu also includes sandwiches, soups, and salads for lunch or dinner. The Pie Hole, 1023 Main Street in Evanston. Love at first bite.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olive, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. My name is Dennis Bedwell here with mylocalradio.com. What an inning. Sheridan was threatening to score. Gillette stopped that. It is still a 2-2 game here in Sheridan, Wyoming. I'm going to go ahead now and cut off here to Chris Brintle for the call.
2-ball game. We enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Mason Drube, the freshman, to lead things off. Drube chops one to third. Greer has it as the one hops to him. He crow hops and sidearms a high throw. Takes Taden Steele off the bag, but then he catches it and tags Drube out right in the abdomen. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Riders here in the 5th. Drube now 0 for 2 with a sac bunt. That brings up Corey Schilling, who's 1 for 2 with a base hit to left. First pitch to Corey. A breaking ball falls in for a strike at the belly button. The count is 0-1. Corey Schilling has had a great postseason. I mentioned 1 for 2 today for Corey. He is 5 for 11. 9 RBIs at state. 8 for his last 17 overall. He looks at his silver bat, takes a deep breath, and digs in. Count 1-1 to Schilling. Greeno Groom kicks and fires. Fastball just off the edge of the plate. 2-1. Well, you got to give it to Dylan Greeno Groom. He had kind of a rough start. And when he fought out of that inning, when the Riders had runners at second and third and one down, got out of that minimizing damage, that was huge for his confidence, and he's been good ever since that point. The 2-1. Schilling lifts this one to left, hit pretty well. Killian drops, steps back at the warning track, and he reaches up, going diagonally to his right, and makes a nice running catch with his black glove. Well, Schilling hit it hard, but too close to Killian and left, and that brings up Jason Fink. 2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting number 17, Jason Fink.
Fink 1 for 2, an RBI single. Flying out to center his last time up. Fink 4 for 11 here at the state tournament. 3 ribbies. First pitch to Fink. A fastball upstairs above the belly button. The count 1-0.
He is 6'7".
The Sheridan crowd not liking any of the balls and strikes now. Greeno Groom, the lefty, rears back the 1-0. That one misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes to the 6'7", 220-pound senior Jason Fink. Fink adjusts his scarlet batting gloves. He digs in, crosses home plate with the tip of his bat. Lay kick of the 2-0. Fink bounces this one towards third, just foul to the left of the bag at third. You know what the Riders need here? They need a long ball. Fink 5 dingers this year. 2-1 the count. First pitch, temp foul. Fink fouled that off of his right calf. 2-1 to Jason Fink. He shrugs his shoulders, takes a deep breath. Looks at his black bat and digs in. 2-2 game, 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. The late kick and the 2-2. Fink lifts this one to shallow left center. Killian coming on, Hamrick going out. Killian makes the call and makes the catch above his white cap with the powder blue bill. The Riders go quietly in order in the 5th inning after that Jason Fink flyout. And all of the sudden, Dylan Greeno Groom has retired 7 straight Riders. We move on to the 6th. It's a tight one. It's 2-2.
I'm Kendall Roberts with the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. Whether your car is a classic car or a new one, buckle up every time. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. My name is Dennis, here at Sheridan, looking at a 2-2 game, still no change in score. I'm going to go ahead and break off here now to Chris Brintle here in just a little bit. We're going to wait here while we get going. Beautiful game, trading outs both back and forth. Now back to Chris Brintle.
2-2 ball game. We enter the top of the 6th inning. Leighton Holden is ready. The high lay kick, the first pitch incoming. That's a popper. Shallow center. Seth Peterson going out behind the bag on the outfield grass. And the emerald green grass behind second. He makes the catch. Nice play by Seth Peterson as him, Hecker, and Drube converged on that baseball. 1 pitch, 1 out for Sheridan in the 6th. And now the dangerous Trevor Stowe. He's lined out to third. He's got a solo home run to left. He's hit 2 balls hard. He's 1 for 2. Boy, Leighton's got to get him here. The late kick by Leighton in the pitch. Strike called, outside edge at the knees. The count is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Base is empty, 2-2. Leighton rears back, the 0-1. That fastball just misses. Leighton lost his cap as well. A ball and a strike to the dangerous Trevor Stowe. Let's go over his year, shall we? .470 hitter, 10 home runs, 75 RBIs, 8 of 14 in the postseason with 5 ribbies. In the midst right now of a 21-game hitting streak. He has 43 extra base hits. A late kick by Holden in the 2-1. Oh, and he lifts that one. He's going to pull it too far, but he bombs that one out of play well over the Sheridan Trooper bullpen. It lands into the trees over near a house in the neighborhood. Two and two the count. If I'm Leighton here, I'm going outside edge, probably with an off-speed pitch. The late kick by Holden, the 2-2. He does go outside edge. It's popped up down the right field line. A nice pitch by Leighton. Fink chasing, running, straddling the chalk, and it's going to be foul. Oof. Keep in mind, Kaysen Loftus not playing typically a right fielder plays. He's playing basically in right center. If he's playing in left, he's got a shot at that ball with his speed. The big gap is down that right field line currently. The late kick by Leighton. The high late kick of the 2-2. Line shot, base hit over the head of Seth Peterson, the shortstop, and on into left field. Cluck gets the ball in, and Trevor Stowe's 2 out of 3. Dude just doesn't get out very often, man. That brings up Cody Kilpatrick. He has been so good this year, almost happy it's just a single, to be honest with you. Kilpatrick digs in 0 for 2. Fly out, pop out. Leighton ready at the belts. The late kick and the pitch. Nice one there by Leighton. Four-seam fastball. Outer edge. Quadricep high. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. 1 on, 1 out. Leighton ready at the belt. Feet staggered. Taking his time. Time is called. Cody Kilpatrick's had a tremendous season as well. .391 hitter. He's hit safely in 11 of 12 games. He is 4 for 10 at the state tournament. First pitch to him upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. We're tied at 2. State championship, day 4. This is an elimination game. The winner moves to the title game tomorrow. Loser, done. Leighton ready. Staggered feet. The 1-1. That's a fastball, misses away. And the count is 2-1. We know the Rough Riders will be at the regionals next week. Sheridan's got to win this whole dang thing to be there. Stretch by Leighton. Ready at the belt. The 2-1 pitch. That one misses low at the shins. It rolls away from Riley. He goes and retrieves it, and Stowe decides not to take a risk. He probably would have made it, but man, that's kind of a risk right there to try to go. Stretch by Leighton. Ready at the belts. 3-1 the count. Leighton cocks and fires. Strike call at the knees. Outer edge. Slider. 3-2 the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. 2-2 game. We are in the top of the 6th. We are live in Sheridan. One of these teams trying to earn their spot into Championship Friday. First title game, 11 a.m. The leg kick and the 3-2. There's a bouncer up the middle. Hecker's got it. An option flip from his right hip to second for 1. Seth sidearms the throw. A dart to Fink in time. They get him by a step. A double play. That goes 4, 6, 3, and the Riders are out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Rough Riders 2. The Troopers 2. Everything on the line in Sheridan. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Rider Baseball.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. My name is Dennis here with MyLocalRadio.com. Still a 2-2 game here between between Gillette and Sheridan here in the playoff game, the elimination game here. The winner does go to the championship game. I'm going to go ahead and break it off now here to Chris Brintle on the call.
Leading off, number 12, Colson, Clark.
At the center. The first pitch incoming by Dylan Greeno Groom to Clucky. Waves and misses at a pitch. It died on him on the outer edge. Count one strike. It'll be 5, 6, 7 hitters. Cluck, Loftus, Collada. Greeno Groom ready at the belts. Rears back. And the 0-1. That one drops in for a strike on the outer edge. And the count is 0-2 to Colson. Cluck has the white shoe on the left foot. Black shoe on the right foot. Dealt with some foot issues. He's banged up, but he's a tough kid, man. He's going to fight through it all the way through regionals. The 0-2. Line shot, left field line. That's a fair ball. Headed down into the corner underneath the 307 sign. Cluck a big turnaround first. Getting the ball in quickly was Killian. Made a nice throw in, and that's huge. That should have been a double. Cluck held to a single. Give all the credit to Killian right there. And that brings up Kason Loftus. Loftus 0 for 2 Ks. First pitch to Kason, misses away, ball one. Loftus 4 for 10, 2 RBIs at the state tournament. Cluck at first. Nobody out. He's got a good size lead over there. Greeno Groom is ready from the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Loftus looked like he stabbed at it, and he did. That pitch was low and away in the count 1-1 to Loftus. Loftus, the black and white kicks. Nate Perleyberg a little frustrated. He told Loftus, let's go, and claps his hands together. Trying to pump his freshman up. Count 1-1. The leg kick by Greeno Groom. Loftus buns, so he gets the bat back, and the pitch was high. The Sheridan crowd doesn't like it, but that was a chest-high pitch. Count 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Cluck at first, the pitch. Beautiful bunt, Loftus. It's past Greeno Groom. It's going to be close. Greeno spins a throw to first. Safe at first. Kason Loftus, a bunch single as he flexes and shouts out in jubilation. Cluck moves into second. Now, Nate Perleyberg was frustrated with Kason when he stabbed at that one bunt. But Kason now pumped over at first, getting a bunt single.
Now batting number 22, Jamin Collada.
That brings up Jamin Collada. This team had bunting practice 10 a.m. 48 hours ago. Well, I guess that would be 51 and a half hours ago. 2 on, nobody out. 2-2 game. Bottom of the 6th. Greeno Groom here in a bit of trouble. Jamin Collada shows a bunt, and that pitch stays up. Well, it looks like Gillette wants to manufacture some runs here. I might let Collada swing away. But I see what you're trying to do. There's nobody out. You would like to move 2 into scoring position. And everybody went through bunting practice, so maybe you feel comfortable with Collada bunting. Collada did hit a homer to left over the monster. It hit off the top of the wall and bounced out. Collada is 6 out of 16 since his return. 2 for 7 in the postseason. Single and homer. The stretch by Greeno Groom with 2 on and nobody out. The 1-0, Jamin showing a bunt. He bunts at third base line, not a bad one. Greer charges, scoops it up, fires a throw to first. They just get Collada by a step, but Jamin does his job, a sac bunt. He moves 2 into scoring position. And that brings up the sophomore, Riley Schilling. Jamin almost beat that thing out. Took a perfect throw by Greeno Groom. And now Ben Phillips out there. Ben Phillips drafted to the Montreal Expos in 1994. Spent some time in the minor leagues pitching. He knows a little bit about the game. He's done a fabulous job with a Sheridan program that, quite frankly, before he took over, was in shambles. Dylan Greeno Groom gets a standing ovation from the Sheridan crowd, even some Gillette fans applauding Dylan Greeno Groom. He's going to come out after what appears to maybe be a quality start. I guess we're going to see. If it ends now, it is a quality start. However, those 2 runs would count to him. If those 2 runs come in, it would not be a quality start. Greeno Groom, 5 1/3. He's allowed 2 runs so far, so we'll see how his line ends. When this thing is said and done, Sheridan has a new pitcher coming in. We are all tied up at 2. It is crunch time at Thorne. Ryder for the Riders.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Brozana Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Sometimes there's a lot of storylines in a broadcast. Sometimes there's not. This is a rare game mixed with a lot of subplots. But the main plot is this: the winner plays in the championship game tomorrow. The subplots involve 2 teams that had their hearts shattered. Sheridan 48 hours ago against the Sixers. They had a 2-run lead dwindled. Sixers won. Gillette, not even 24 hours ago, about 13 hours ago, had their hearts shattered. Both teams trying to bounce back. Sheridan bounced back yesterday. Gillette trying to do the same today. Runners at second and third, 1 down. We're all tied at 2. Riley Schilling drops a bunt in front of home plate. Staying at third is Cluck. They throw to first. A dive by Schilling. He's safe at first. The ball thrown down the right field line. Colston Cluck crosses home plate. Dives across on his left hip and scores. And the Riders have a 3-2 lead off of a defensive mishap by Sheridan. What looked like was going to be an absolute disaster, and a base running error by Gillette just turned in to a Gillette lead. Now runners on the corners, 1 away. Gillette trying to bounce back after their hearts were shattered last night. They led Cheyenne 5-0. They saw that lead dwindle in just 2 innings. They lost 7-6 on a ball 4 in walk-off fashion. Nate Perleberg says, man, you don't get over those. Well, they win this one. They just might. Hecker at the plates. 3-2 Gillette. The pitch to Dominic. And that one misses low at the shins. The count is 1-0. The speedy Kason Loftus, a freshman, is over at third base. Riley Schilling has good speed. He's a sophomore. He's over at first base. Hecker 1 for 2, a bunt single. Riders bunting paying off here in this inning. The 1-0. Hecker slams this one to left. Killian going over to his left. It's over his head. It rolls across the warning track underneath the sage green wall. Kason Loftus jogs across. He scores. Riley Schilling into third. And then into second base with an RBI. Stand-up double. The sophomore second baseman, Dominic Hecker. It's 4-2 Rough Riders here in Sheridan. Dominic Hecker really has come on at the plate in the second half of this season. He drives in his 33rd run of the year. He's 2 for 3 today. He's 3 for 7 in the postseason. Now to the top of the order for Seth Peterson. Runners at second and third, 1 away. The late kick and the pitch to Seth. A fastball, a strike right down the middle. Abdomen high. The count is 0-1. Now the leg kick on the 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, 1 down. Ground ball to third. Diving stop by Greer. He's going to come home. It's not a force play. Riley Schilling tried to leap over the tag, but he doesn't. He'll tag him right on the groin. He's out. Hecker moves into third. Riders, after that fielder's choice, runners on the corners, 2 away. That play goes 5-2. Peterson 2 for 4 today. And that brings up the freshman Mason Drube. Drube 0 for 2. A sac bunt, a fly out to right, and a grounder to third. Runners on the corners, 2 away, 4-2 Gillette. Bottom of the 6th. A stretch for Greeno Groom. The pitch. That one misses low at the shins. And the count is 1-0. Well, Dalton Nelson has come into this ball game. Came in a precarious situation, man. It's really tough to come into that pressure-packed position. The 1-0. That pitch called strike. There goes Seth. No throw. Now he will get the steal because covering was Hamrick at short. Nelson, 14 innings pitched, has an ERA of 3. In his last outing against Gillette, he got a quality start. 5 innings. 2 runs, earned a no decision as Gillette would win that game ultimately late. In the postseason, Nelson 2/3 scoreless in 2 appearances. So he had some confidence coming into this outing. By the way, Greeno Groom, not a quality start. 5 1/3, allowed 4 runs in the end. Well, he pitched really well, though. Gotta give him that. Now time call. Mason Drube, the freshman, white batting gloves on, black stirrup socks, white kicks. Dominic Hecker, red mitt on his right hand, black glove on his left hand. He's at third. Seth Peterson, the red mitt on his right hand. He's at second. They each take their respective leads. Gillette leads 4-2 in the 6th. Pitch to Drube. That is ripped. Foul just over the John Olerud style helmet of Nate Perleberg. That almost plunked him. Nate Perleberg adjusted there and avoided that like he was in the movie The Matrix. How old is that movie? Do they have a remake of that movie?
That was in 2000, so 2022.
Oh. Now the movie sucked. But anyway, the 1-2 pitch. That one bounces in front of home plate, hits off the chest protector of Kilpatrick. It rolls to his left. Hecker's going to try to score. He dives across, head first, and the Riders lead it 5-2. Well, you got to feel for the Sheridan faithful here and that team down there. They've had a disastrous inning. They have made a ton of mishaps, and Gillette has taken advantage of those mistakes. In this rivalry game, the Riders have scored 3 in the 6th. They lead 5-2 to still have the speedy Peterson at second. 2-2 pitch incoming. And Drew bounces this one. That was a little softer towards Nate Perleberg, but he didn't choose to go after it. Seth Peterson at second. He's here with 2 down. 5-2 Riders. They've scored 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. We came into this inning once upon a time, all knotted up at 2. The late kick and the 2-2 pitch. That one tapped foul right at home plate. Still 2-2. Drew barely staying alive there. Drew has had a tremendous state tournament defensively in center field. A lot of tremendous running catches. Made a diving catch on his sternum yesterday. Has a couple of hits as well in the postseason. 2 for 9. The late kick at the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He chased the breaking ball on the outer edge. That ends the inning. Drew slings his bat in frustration. But the Riders score 3 in the 6th, and they can close it out next. An elimination game of the state tournament. Everything on the line for Sheridan. It's Gillette 5. It's Sheridan 2. Will this be the conclusion next? We'll find out.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Trying to get a complete game. Leighton Holden has had his issues in July. An ERA of over 9 this month. That could all be forgotten. They lead 5-2. First pitch from Leighton. And that one misses low and away, ball 1.
What's his pitch count?
1 ball, no strikes. Leighton is ready, rears back. The 1-0 offering. And that is lifted opposite field down the right field line, hit deep. Loftus is over. If it's fair, it's gone. Oh, it's off the foul pole. Oh, no, it hit to the left of it on the green fence. It just stayed in the park. Just to the left of that foul pole. Man, that was close. It hit the yellow, but it was on the fence. That is a double for Sheridan. Tying run now on deck. It's actually the 4th time Sheridan's had their leadoff man on today. I tell you what, man, Leighton's done a great job working around base runner. That's really been the key to his start today. Cale Hamrick now digs in after that Caden Steele double. Leighton ready at the belt. The late kick and the pitch. That one misses low in the turf. The count is 1-0. No action in the Rider pin. Leighton Holden trying to get a complete game. He's doing 74 pitches, 5-2 Riders, top of the 7th. Holden's glove resting on his left oblique. Leighton comes set at the belt, feet staggered. Leg kicking the 1-0. Four-seam fastball, strike called outside corner. That was beautiful by Leighton. It's a packed house here in Sheridan. About 70% Sheridan crowd. A lot of Gillette people have made it out here as well. It's a warm afternoon. State tournament elimination game. The 1-1 out of the right hand of Leighton. That one misses low and outside. The count is 2-1 to Cale Hamrick. Holden is senior, a tremendous start so far. He has 3 complete games this year. The stretch by Leighton. And it rears back at the 2-1. That is lifted down the right field line and over the Rough Rider bullpen. 2-2 the count. Riders trying to show perseverance here today. Their hearts were shattered merely hours ago by Cheyenne, but right now they find themselves with an opportunity to face the Sixers again. Unless Jackson spoils things. Then you have to go through Jackson and then the Sixers. Or you have to beat the Sixers twice, the 2-2. And that is a line drive slap to right, but Kason Loftus over to his right, makes the catch at his chest. Here comes a great throw to third. The throw is there, and he tags him on the oblique, but they say he's safe. Just getting under the tag is Caden Steele. Whew, I don't know about that one.
Now batting, number 12.
No argument from the Rider fans, so they think he was safe too, I think. But, whew, that was close. Runner at third, one down. What a great throw by Kason Loftus, regardless of the result. Brock Steele digs in, a sac fly. He's reached on an air. First pitch to him. Fastball high and outside, the count, 1-0. Steele in this game. 0 for 2, as I mentioned, 2 for 10 in the postseason. The late kick, the 1-0. And that one just off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to Brock Steele. Caden Steele is at third, but honestly, in the scheme of things, Leighton Holden needs to not worry about him. Leighton ready at the abdomen. The late kick of the 2-0. Strike called outside corner. The count is 2-1. 5-2 Gillette, top of the 7th. Sheridan down to their final 2 outs, not just in this game, but in the season. Stretch by Leighton. He cocks his right arm, the 2-1. And there's a fly ball. That could be trouble. Right center field, Loftus sprinting over to his right. He gets there, makes the catch above his black cap. He fires to the cutoff man, Fink. Tagging and scoring is Steele. He hits home play with his left foot and brings the Troopers to within 2 runs. It's 5-3 Gillettes, but Sheridan hanging on by a thread. They're down to their final out.
Number 13, Nate Killian.
And that brings up Nate Killian, who's 0 for 2. Struck out his last time. Riley Schilling out to chat with his veteran senior Leighton Holden, trying to get his 4th complete game of the year. Wow, for Leighton Holden, man. His July, I've mentioned it. He had a rough July, but he has been absolutely spectacular. He started 7-1, winning 7 of his first 8 decisions. He's now 7-5. And he is looking to get his team into the championship round. First pitch from Leighton. Swing and a miss. No, it tapped it foul to the left of home plate. Killian got a bat on it. Killian at the plate. Dubberly scheduled to hit after him. Count 1 strike. Sheridan down to their final chance. Leighton rears back. High leg kick. The 0-1 just off the edge of the plate. The count even. A ball and a strike to Nate Killian. The tying run for Sheridan is on deck. 5-3 Riders in the top of the 7th. Sheridan has scored 1 in the inning. Leighton rears back the 1-1. Four-seamer, strike called at the knees, outer edge. Troopers down to their final strike. Gillette trying to win this rivalry game and move on to Championship Friday. Sheridan trying to avoid their last out of the year. The late kick, the 1-2 pitch, tried to get him to chase. And that breaking ball was too low in the dirt. Count 2-2. Sheridan just trying to stay alive. Leighton glove out in front of his black jersey. He cocks his right arm. High late kick, the 2-2 pitch. There's a little bloop first base side, but of course it's going to be foul. It's going to sail into the yellow bleachers about 5 rows up. 2-2 the count. Sheridan down to their final strike, down 5-3. Riders trying to move on to the championship round. The late kick by Leighton. 2-2 pitch. Misses low and away, and the count goes full. It's 3-2. This payoff pitch presented by Fisher, Sand and Gravel. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on, 5-3 Riders in the 7th. Leighton trying to get his 4th complete game of the year. He rears back, cocks his right arm, 3-2 pitch grounder, past the diving Corey Schilling, and into left field for a base hit. Nate Killian keeps the game alive. Great effort by Corey Schilling at third. And now the tying run is at the plate. It's the number 9 hitter, Carter Dubberly. Runner at first, 2 down. Again, that runner at first. No need to worry about him. First pitch incoming, misses low with the shins. The count is 1-0. It's a runner at home that matters. Dubberly is the tying run. It's a 5-3 Rider lead. It's the top of the 7th. Holden with his glove resting on his left oblique. Man, Sheridan down to their final strike. A clutch single by Killian to keep the game going. Layton ready at the belt. Rare's back in the 1-0. Strike called at the knee. Slider. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runner at first. The Riders a 2-run lead. The winner moves on to play for the championship tomorrow at 11. Layton is ready from the stretch. Layton takes a deep breath. Cocks his right arm, the 1-1. Ground ball towards short. Seth Peterson snags it at his midsection. He drops it. He fires to first. Safe at first. Dubberly beats it out. An error for the Riders. Well, this is eerily similar to what transpired last night. And that's not Layton Holden's issue right there. He made a great pitch, and the game should be over. Nate Perleberg chatting with his entire infield. He's going to keep it with Layton. Tying run at first. This game, eerily similar to each of the prior games when Sheridan blew its lead to Cheyenne and when Gillette blew its lead to Cheyenne, and now Gillette trying to avoid that same fate, trying to avoid blowing another lead to Sheridan. Tying run at first. 5-3 game. Top of the 7th. The Riders trying to give me a heart attack up here. Layton Holden is ready. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Loftus retreating back, backpedaling on the emerald green grass. He makes the catch in front of his chest and his black jersey. And the Gillette Rough Riders stay alive in Sheridan. Post 42 will play for a state championship tomorrow. It looked like it was over last night. This team was demoralized. This team was devastated. There were tears everywhere, on the bus, in the hotel, at the meetings. But you know what there is now? There are smiles galore as the Riders hang on and beat their rival to move on. It's the Rough Riders 5. It's the Troopers 3. Your post-game show live and next.
When considering your next visit to the dentist, make your appointment with an office that handles it all. At Blacksburg Dental, Dr. Irene and his professional team treat patients of all ages. Everything from cleanings and x-rays to crowns and implants, clear aligners to teeth whitening, and 6-month checkups and emergencies. Blacksburg Dental accepts all insurances and even has options for people without. Care for your teeth the best way possible. Call Blacksburg Dental today at 307-782-3630 and schedule an appointment.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. My name is Dennis, here alongside Elin Olaf for the post-game wrap-up here. Wow, that was quite the game. The game ending there. Sheridan fighting back, trying to keep their play alive. Came up short with that pop fly to end that game, sending. Wow, I just got the name to the. Sending the other team there to the state.
Gillette Riders, going to the state
Riders.
championship.
There we go,
man.
Gillette. Sorry about that. Gillette to the state championship game tomorrow. Elin, what did you think about that ending there?
Oh, man, a great catch in right field by the right fielder. Kaysen Loftus, and to end that thing. And it kind of felt a little bit like last night, but Sheridan does a good job exercising those Gillette does a good job exercising those demons and punching their ticket for the state championship. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with Jackson and of course Cheyenne to figure out what exactly the situation is going into tomorrow. Real quick, our Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap brought to you by Jimmy John's here in Sheridan at 727 East Brundage Lane here in Sheridan. And just an amazing ball club, Sheridan. Their season comes to an end, but, man, they got nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, they definitely came out tough this week, had some great games, great highlights. A very young team here, I believe, so they'll be back again here obviously next year, working hard. But, yeah, great fight for both teams. Fortunately for Sheridan, being the home team here, or the home field team, they did come up short.
Worthy to note, Trevor Stowe with his 10th home run with that shot over the monster. Just a good way, I guess, kind of a silver lining, I guess you could say, and what I'm sure is a tough day for these boys. But when they get a chance to go home and look back at the run they put together here at the state tournament, they're going to be very, very proud of themselves.
Absolutely. So we do have the next game coming up here at 4, and then we'll have our pregame here starting at 3:50. So, again, please come back here, watch us again at that live broadcast with mylocalradio.com. Again, thank you to our sponsor here. Buckle up for Life Wyoming. We'll be back here, I guess, like I said, at 3:50. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you again to Chris Brintle for the call on the game, and we'll see you at 3:50.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils!